Hey guys, the Intel Hub here, and I'm planning on building a PC, and I thought I would film myself as I do it. So I got all my parts that I've collected from Hard Rubbish, and I even got that screen down there from Hard Rubbish, which is pretty sweet. Got the case down there as well. And actually, I'll show you the specs of the computer I'm building right now. This is my first time ever building a PC, which is, I know it's a bit newbie, but it's a pretty cool experience. So I'll show you what's going on. Just a quick update. I've positioned and installed the DVD drive and screwed it on only on this side. Just here, I haven't screwed it underneath it, but yeah, just installed that so far. Now I've screwed in the power box. Now I've screwed in the graphics card. Now I've screwed in the hard drive. I've just stood it up so that I can screw in the hard drive and the DVD drive on the other side. Now I've screwed in the DVD drive on the other side. Same with the hard drive. I flipped it around to work on the wiring. I've just attached power to the DVD drive and the hard drive. Before I attach one of those ribbon cables from the DVD drive down to the motherboard, I've decided to do a bit of wiring cleanup first. For this, I'm going to use some tape. I'm pretty sure there's no actual standard way of how you're meant to do this. I just try to make it look as neat as possible, just using some tape. Now I'm just going to grab as many wires as I need to complete this. I'm pretty sure these are all the cables I'm going to need. I've got one LED, 2 buttons, 2 USB ports and 2 audio jacks. Whoops, I almost just forgot to put the ribbon cable between the DVD drive and the motherboard. Done. Okay, so I just taped the ribbon cable to the side here. Be sure to let me know if that's a really shit idea so I can fix that. Alright, so I'm going to start connecting all those cables all the way down there. Now I've got all the cables connected into their little plugs there. I'm just going to attach the casing on and put them all into their ports and maybe tape them up just to make sure. I've just put all the cables into their places and screwed them into place on the outer shell. I've just propped it up vertical so that I could attach the casing on completely, the front casing. I've also tested all the buttons and they work all fine. I just need to make it a bit more flat there. The DVD drive is protruding a little bit, so I'm going to take out the screws and make it go back a little bit. Alright, so I've loosened all the screws now. I can just simply slide that back into place and make it all good flush. Now I'm going to tighten all the screws again. Alright, I've tightened all the screws, so the DVD drive is now completely in place. And as you can see, it's completely flush as well. So I'm just going to connect a power cord so then we can start it up and see if it even works. Alright, the power cord's in place. It's not connected to the monitor anymore, but I'm just going to press the power button and see what happens. The LEDs don't light up, but that's alright. The PC starts up just fine. Seems to be jammed though. The CPU fan wasn't spinning because the cable was actually interfering with the blades, but I've moved them out of the way, so they're all fine now. I've even checked the fan under at the graphics card. So now let's power it up again and see how it works. Looks like the fans are working all fine, and the system started up just fine. Again, the power lights aren't showing up, but that's just minor tweaking. Hard drive's running just fine. Same with the DVD drive. Let's see if the DVD drive opens like it should. It opens just fine, which is really awesome. So, it looks like this PC is working pretty fine, so I'm just going to switch it off again and put on the side shells. Just before we close it up with both of the shells, I thought I'd add in another 500 megabyte RAM slot. This is an Acer RAM. It says 512 megabytes of RAM. It's in mint condition. I got it also from Hard Rubbish. Somebody threw it out in one of those PCs. Well, as you can see, it looks like it was the wrong type of RAM to work in this computer. As you can see, I absolutely know nothing about these. So this is the RAM I was trying to insert. This is the 2GB slot that was already inside. So this one obviously doesn't fit because the notch is too far up. I've just attached the side panel on the back and side. And now I've attached the panel on the other side. Now I'm just going to clean it down so it can look all clean. So you can kind of tell it's got quite a bit of dirt on the sides here and on the top. So I'm just going to wipe it off with that wet tissue. Alright, now I've cleaned down the side and the top. Now I've cleaned the second side. You can see there's a scratch there going almost all the way to the bottom. That's from the previous owner who threw it out. Alright guys, so I'm completely finished the build now. As you can hear, it's currently running. Of course I don't have the cable that runs from the hard drive down to the motherboard, but I will get that and make another video once I've installed it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with how I got all these parts, I got them all for free from Hard Rubbish. Hard Rubbish is a certain program that goes around where people throw out all stuff that they don't want, hard waste, from furniture down to computers. And so I collected all these computer parts just from people who threw them out. That's why there's some scratches on the other side of this computer. And yeah, so hope you like this video, and I'll be making the other one in just a few days. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.